So hi there, I will do this in English, although it's for a Swedish one because I feel a little bit bad for those who only speak English that are on this page. So these are additional cards that I will use this deck for. It's bumping into things. Yeah, it was one I did. I drew cards for previous week, and she didn't really understand, or didn't understand fully, or if it was for this week or coming or so on. But it was a little bit dramatic, and also it could relate to several things in her life. So we will see if we get any clarification on that. And also, I want to say that to you who are not on the private group, the locked group, so to speak, you can, if you like this page, I will add you to that one if you wish to be there. So I just want to keep I want people to like this page so that I can only check here who would be maybe engaged in the video, so I have some clue who is here, although it's public for everyone, this page. So but anyway, so if you want to, you can add yourself there, and if you do, then you can ask for personal cards, and that's where they do that if you aren't on there, so you know. Okay, so if there will be loud sounds, that's because I have the balcony door open and quite some incense here. That's why it's open. And today it snowed. First snow, yeah. Okay, so I just, so that we don't get the fire alarm starting. Okay, I will pull cards for you now from this deck. First, already this week have only, half of it have gone already until I got time to do this. I'm sorry about that. But so I will pick a card for you regarding that, if it's just now this week it's about. So let's see what it says. Daughter of Fire. This suggests to me that it's something new, it's something young, so to speak. And also fire is quite quick, you know, when it comes to magic or when it comes to anything. It's a quick energy. So I would suggest that this is something that relates to now. Very much now anyways. There is also, is this the sun? But it looks like the full moon, right? So maybe this is, yeah, at least this moon. Actually, the smoke, my incense looks almost like this. Quite a lot that moves out of out through the balcony. It's beautiful. I will read it to you. Maybe it gives some additional information that you need right now. Daughter of Fire. I should use these cards more often. They are really beautiful. And there are so many decks, you kind of need to get to know them when you use them. And I have quite some, and there are some that I would like, some new ones. But I think I have enough right now. Maybe. Let's see now, Daughter of Fire. And if this ends suddenly, it's because it's not enough battery here, so then I will continue. In second one. Let's see. Here we are. It's about, the essence is self-actualization, inspiration, love, faith, courage, hope, innocence, earnestness, and sincerity, and also an unwillingness to bind yourself. Maybe this is you. Maybe it's because of your experience of those who have been more ego and been the ones who just wanted to take rather than give equally, let's say. So Inner message. A gust of fiery energy, impetuous like a summer wind, blows you away and tosses all your preconceived ideas about yourself and life in general up into the air. Yeah. The Son of Fire is powerful. Oh, I read it wrong actually. Here, sorry. But that is actually what it used to mean, this card. But I was on the other page, I'm sorry. But the first was right. The unwillingness to bind yourself on that. Inner message. You feel deeply connected to the spirit. Oftentimes when you do this also there is a meaning to that which was related to a different card, but you feel deeply connected to the spirit of all of creation and should praise heaven for your inner realization. Remember that the oneness of existence includes yourself and remains forever intact, notwithstanding what we believe in or think about others. When we realize this oneness and maintain this awareness in our daily lives, we return to our innermost center. Very beautiful. So it's important not to be swayed by others or affected by how they Actually, when it comes to those that you think relates to that card that you got last time, you should probably just stay away when you suspect that they, some situations or persons or whatever, is like that, the card you got. Then move away. Anyways, outward manifestation. You are able to vibrate in accordance with your rising power. Great. Just tune into your own rhythms now. Trust the force that animates you. It wants to lift you to high heaven like the smoke rising from a bowl of healing herbs. The greater your faith in the secret forces that guide and preserve your existence, the more sure-footed will be your journey. Your path lies clearly before you. So although there are some things around that you could stumble on, or even these flowers may suggest that these are like those flowers, puppy, no, is that the right word, right? They could suggest that sometimes you are like dreamy, or there may be illusions or false friends, or so. But if you keep faith in yourself and what it said there, then everything will go well. So I hope you understand what this means. I will pick another card just to see regarding that situation, if it can clarify what situation, which one of those situations that you have in mind. Maybe you get some clue when I pick this card then. Otherwise you can also pick several cards for those several alternatives. I didn't ask you about those, so I won't, but hopefully it clarifies now. If you don't, just let me know and I can do that for another video then. Okay, so this is regarding this situation, what it is about. So maybe I think it's now, though. I think it's now, maybe not only for this week, but it's something close in time. I feel like that, or at least within a moon phase, within 28 days. So let's see. Okay, regarding this situation, some information about that more. Oh, this is the son. Oh, this is the daughter and the son. No, this is the son, as in this son, but still, I don't know I don't know anything about you, or who your children are, or anything. Here is a hummingbird. This is really happy card. I will read about it, and maybe still it gives you some suggestion. Also, it can clarify what dims your light, so to speak, because this shows the happy feeling. So maybe you then know what would be the opposite, so to speak. When you're not in this, maybe it's time to step away for a bit and evaluate. Evolution is this: vitality, illumination, beauty, joyous fulfillment, contentment, bliss, love, ripeness, inner and outer abundance. So this is just awesome. So it's hard for me right now to get what the situation is. It could also suggest that you already exactly know, because this is like a yes card then would be. Like if you have a specific thought that you most think that it is, it's probably right, and that is what this also says. So I'll read them anyways. Inner message: the light of the sun keeps us alive. Its warmth allows us to exist on this planet. No wonder our primitive ancestors prayed to it and to a god or goddess, as to a god or goddess, or maybe we still do, some of us. To them, the sun most vividly represented the presence of an immeasurable and eternal divine power. Solar power makes you enter a new stage in life now, a phase of happiness, fulfillment, and gratitude. Yeah, I think also if you leave these situations that you, that you suspect to be that negative to you, your inner sun is right. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. They are kind of fixing the road here, and I have this open. Your inner sun is rising. Its radiance illuminates your path. You no longer need help from outside when you learn to trust your inner sun. Beautiful. So trust yourself. That's what all our striving is truly about, to find our own unique way, to live our own realization, to follow your own or our own inner light. The sun is a sign that you are very close to this. The things you thought about, I think that's it. It suggests where it goes also, this path, if you listen to this, which you already know, if you listen to your gut feeling, as you also mentioned. Outward manifestation of the sun. With the dawning of a new awareness, everything changes within and without. The vibration of the coming age are touching you, altering your outlook, sweeping through your consciousness, freeing it from all thought patterns and the bondage of rigid routines. In this release, your energy wants to dance, to celebrate, to soar unknown heights. The sun reflects the pioneering I say in English, spirit that forges ahead with unflagging optimism and strength for the benefit of all. Surrender to the kiss of the inner sun. Most of all, enjoy the eternal moment of being filled with sheer presence. And it's really sunny right now. Maybe you can see it also here. Well, these are like, I wouldn't say opposite cards, because now I asked certain questions for you, but from the previous one, I mean. But it suggests the path forward if you really listen to what you know, because you do know. This is like soul listening to your inner spirit and inspiration and guidance. And yeah, and you sort of know this, but this is a clarification. And yes, I think this is maybe a new situation also, but at least it's quick and it's now, not only in the past at least. Probably new situations similar to it. It's like the same energy is... I mean, you mentioned several situations, and it's almost like the more of those situations you keep in your life, the more you pull those towards you, although you don't want to or mean to. So to release it, and and you know what to do, and then if you listen to it, everything will be awesome. And that's kind of what the card says to you now. So, yeah, I hope you got some little clue about what you thought about there. So, here's the golden eagle. Beautiful Vision Quest Tarot is this. Yeah, I will just end there, and maybe, I don't know for how long this video, maybe I will pull 3 cards for you all as a, as I used to do. If it doesn't quit, then I will do it on the regular video this weekend. I mean, if the battery dies. So, okay, if you have a question, pick a card 1, 2, or 3. You can also just pick a card without a question, but okay, I will just pull this for you now. Anyone, this is for you. This is number 1. Oh. A pile of dishes. Ugh. And this is number 2. There you are again. I read this already, so I will not read that. You have to go back and listen if you want to hear that one, if you didn't already. So, and number 3, I picked this one. 10 of Fire, Oppression. Oh, these on the sides here are not awesome, I must say. This is stagnation and this is oppression. So let's see. Maybe I need to read that to lift the other ones. We will see. I'll start with these ones anyways. 8 of Water. Okay. You need to move on also. Yeah. Nothing left there for you, really. Stagnation. It's not what you wanted or wish for here. It's like dark. Hope you get what this image says to you as well. Yeah. Number 1. Let's see. 8. Oh, I wasn't number 6. It was totally different. Stagnation, standstill, energy block, strife, worries, listlessness, and sadness, depression, separation. Oh. Inner message. Nothing works, at least that's how it seems right now. Because the free flow of your energy is blocked by tension, a prolonged inner stiffness. Sadness arises along with the heaviness and feeling of oppression. And this comes also in this card. Let go of your old, bothersome ideas of who you have to be or how you have to feel and live your life. Outward manifestation. Struggling against the current of our inner life forces seems to strengthen the ego for a while, but in reality we merely violate ourselves. If you refuse to pay attention to the pressure your unacknowledged feelings exert within you, the pressure in your outer life will intensify. I'll read that again for you so you get it. If you refuse to pay attention to the pressure your unacknowledged feelings exert within you, the pressures in your outer life will intensify. Sit quietly and let the energy not soften within you. Move your body and allow your true feelings to come up to be dispersed. Then your vital forces begin to flow again very quickly. Yeah, don't deny what you feel. Then it will cause troubles in the outer world. Oh, how interesting card. Also reactions like addictions and so on often are also or can be reactions to that. When it gets too much, suddenly you look for some relief there. So let's now see. 10 of Fire, number 3 here. 10 of Fire. Okay. Here. Oppression, resistance, stagnating life force. This is similar, as I said. And both of these are very similar, the 1 and 3. internalized aggression here, fear of self-realization, fear of possible loss. Inner message, when this card comes to you, it signifies that you are sitting on your energy, your own life force. Since you're holding on tight, it can't flow. Examine the area in your life that may be stagnant. Realize you have nothing to lose if you slowly start to dissolve these inner tensions with some physical exercise, deep relaxation, and meditation. Outward manifestation. You can't move ahead if you hold your own energy back. What circumstances in your life are reflecting your inner resistance? What inside you refuses to be detected and expressed? What don't you want to know or show, it says. Not what you don't want to know. What don't you want to show? What inhibitions are stopping your power from flowing freely? In the long run, blocked energies cause gloominess, lack of courage, a sense of meaninglessness, and finally depression. Be aware of this cycle. Take heart and let your life force flow as it wants to, without fear of the consequences. So, yeah. What very interesting cards there. So I will try to read this also if it won't. Oh gosh, this sounds, I'm so sorry. Maybe I shouldn't. Well, I will try. Daughter of Fire again now. God, this sounds. Self-actualization, inspiration, love, faith, courage, hope. This is number 2 card then. Innocence, earnestness, and sincerity. Also an unwillingness to bind yourself. I'm sorry about the sound out. Inner message, you feel deeply connected to the spirit in all of creation and should praise heaven for your inner realization. Remember that the oneness of existence includes yourself and remains forever intact, notwithstanding what we believe in or think about others. When we realize this oneness and maintain this awareness in our daily lives, we return to our innermost center. Outward manifestation. You are able to vibrate in accordance with your rising power. Just tune into your own rhythms now. Trust the force that animates you. It wants to lift you to high heaven, like the smoke rising from a bowl of high healing herbs. And I just have this huge amount of incense in here right now, but it's like quite far from here, so you don't see it. But it's the greater your faith in the sacred forces that guide and preserve your existence, the more sure-footed will be your journey. Your path lies clearly before you. So, for number 2, you two, the 1 and you who got 1 and 3 have some insights to discover or work, so to speak, to do. Something needs to change here. And here I think you're at the end of the cycle. Really, I think things will change anyways, whether you want to or not. Because this is too heavy, you can't carry on like this. And also it's a number 10, so it's like an ending, a new beginning. Here though, it's more like you need to push yourself from this stagnation and from this being like... from your comfort in a way as well. It's really not so comfortable, but still, I think that's what keep you, that you kind of think that some things are good here. So, okay, I think I hope you all got something good from these, and yeah, I will soon get back in the weekend with more cards. And I know there are a few that have wanted to come onto the private page, but as I said, you need to like this page first, and then I will add you. So if there is any questions or so around that, also you can always message me here. So okay, take care, bye bye for now.